So how many finals do you have left? Just
Dos.
one? Two?
I have a cumulative one tomorrow and another cumulative one on
No
Thursday.
mames, güey. You should be studying then.
Nah,
The fuck?
todo está en la mente, güey.
Like,
No,
¿Qué
terminó.
tanto mente? It's like blank.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like Patrick with the milk carton. Is it guy?
Oh, I thought you meant like the. Is it Patrick or SpongeBob? Like where plankton goes into her brain and like that todo es enchufado.
Sí.
And like if only plugs it in, you see like all the gears are like.
That's you, bro. What's up, everybody?
How are you guys doing?
Welcome back to CharroBeans podcast, a Mariachi podcast.
Made in 2020.
Oh yeah, so this is episode 170. Goddamn, 170. That's a lot of episodes. I'm very excited. Estoy muy, how you say, excited. Como dijo Selena, that I'm very excited to be here and be presenting this program.
Oh, I thought you had an announcement.
No, you know,
I was like,
presenting
are you pregnant, bro?
What?
It's not mine.
What are you trying to say? I get it.
What?
It's speaking of the cold time, you know, it's ta frío way. This is what is known as cuffing season. Do you know what cuffing season is? I don't think people use it. I don't think people know what that is anymore, though. Like, I don't think it's a term that a lot of people use anymore.
It was like because you didn't want to be by yourself on the holidays, right?
Something like that, yeah.
You would just
Mhm.
get like a partner,
Yeah,
like minute rights.
yeah. It's kind of like you said, like you don't want to be like alone.
Yeah, or you're gonna show up like by yourself to a party and they're like,
Yeah,
you know you.
So yeah,
Los
like,
terrenos, tía. No.
it's like tía enfadosa. No, but it's like cuffing season because it's like holidays are coming up. You want to be alone, and especially because it's like cold and shit. Especially with weather coming in, like. Wave was no one to hold you. Wave was.
Súbele el aire, güey.
So I guess that's what cuffing season's for.
Yeah.
And then it's like supposed to be like, oh, that leads to like, I guess speaking of that, like weight gain and stuff like that because people are just happy.
It's like holidays, so you're just eating.
That's what I'm saying. Like
starts with Thanksgiving or Halloween if you think about
before
it.
That, bro,
because that's when all the candy shows
up. Just snacks in general. I think. Well, this is my favorite time of the year because like usually like this is getting towards the end, like very naturally, it feels like things are going to the end because it's the end of the year. Fucking advertisements start going crazy. The weather changed. Like it does feel like a little bit different, you know. And then, pues, like you said, like the best food is right now. Like it's like foods that you don't eat for the most of the year are like finally releasing. It's like a drop. It's like hey, wait, like pozole drops tonight, bro. Like, oh shit, let's go. You know. So I get excited because of that. And then obviously like. That also leads to not working out, not being as active. Más bien, te despiertas, güey, and it's fucking freezing. You just like, ni te da ganas de pararte, güey. You're just like,
yeah.
You know, you're all like.
Well, that's every day for me, too.
Yeah. Well, yeah, me too. But like, it's even harder when it's cold.
Yeah.
Because, you know, like, well, I guess you don't. Because I realize that when you go to the gym, you don't rock shorts. But like,
I have chicken legs, bro. I can't wear shorts.
But like you always wear like sweats, like sweatpants. So like me, I always go to the gym in shorts. So like right now, I don't even have like a pair of pants like to go to the gym. So like I would have to take shorts. So I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna put in shorts right now. What am I crazy? Me voy a resfriar, you know. So I'm gonna comer un pan dulce instead, you know. So like that's where this leads into that. And like I think I told you this. When was it? This past week. I think there's one traje specifically that we wear, and it's the gray one, where I'm like, that's like my, it's my bookmark. That's my placeholder because it's like, if I put that one on, if it feels tight, I'm like, we're done, bro. Like, I need to stop eating. Yeah, because like that one is the one that feels like that for me right now.
And the story behind that too is that when we ordered like trajes in bulk, like we're at fucking Sam's, and that one was the first one to come out the oven. And dumbass, no. I was saying, dumbass. The luthier, no, it's not luthier. It's
el sastre,
yeah. The soup maker. Estoy como tú, güey, the cake maker. He made that one a little tight for everybody.
Sí,
like
yeah.
everybody could complain on that, and they were better after.
Yeah.
But now they all feel tight for me.
Yeah.
So it's not his fault entirely.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because you were like, yeah, it's the luthier's fault.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the sastre's fault. You know, he fucked up the traje. He's like,
Yeah.
nah, bro. I think that at this point, it's my eating habits that contributed. So it's not all his fault. Like, mostly his fault.
But
yeah,
in the beginning, like he did fuck up a little bit.
Yeah, he did.
One.
Now it's like you said, it's more us.
Yeah.
But it's cuffing season. It's cold season. Like I have an excuse, you know. Ya nomás que llegue el pinche January and the fucking the gym owners are just racking up fucking.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
They're ready to go, you know. So
and honestly, like that is true. Like it does suck to work, like go to the gym, así como estás, but coming out feels good. Porque sales todo caliente, te pega el friazo, se siente rico.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Well, like once you actually work out and posita calor. I mean, I usually work out in not lately, but I usually work out in in a sweater, like because it makes me sweat more.
Okay.
So like I like that feeling also. Ya nomás te sales and pues sí, you feel a little bit more refreshed and stuff.
Yeah.
But, 2026, bro. I'm like the Cowboys is gonna be our year, bro.
No, hombre, was 20 años o cuánto? It's Natty's, right? Since they won like a Super Bowl.
I don't know. I don't care about them like that. But all I'm saying is 2026 is my year. Me and my wife always have this plan. It's like, this is the year we get washboard abs. You know, this is the year that, you know, we start feeding Sophie. You know, she's going to get fit too. You know, because anything, you know, because like, every time they see my dog, she's like, como que está más gordita. And I'm like, she's the same thing every day. What the fuck, you know?
She's happy, all right?
Yeah. I was like, what do you think about me? I eat a variety of foods. Like, what the fuck is going on here, you know? So, but yeah, it's cold. Speaking of, it's a cold season. It's really arrived, it feels like. I think it's consistently cold now. So that's where it feels, like I said, like I think a couple episodes ago, we were just like, oh, but there's a cold front coming. And it's always like little whispers that something's gonna happen. Arctic blast. But I think now consistently, like every day it has been like chilly. And especially by nighttime. Like by nighttime, I believe like the most of the lows are in the 30s. So obviously it's getting a little nippy.
Billy.
Right. And that being said, so it makes it kind of hard to gig and a little to gonna be out there, especially because people. That's kind of why like I got into today's topic, was just because it's so cold. Like people don't, in the same way that they don't really care about where they put us in the hot. It works like in an inverse, you know, when it's cold time. And it's funny because I believe in it when it's like the hottest days of the summer. Like I'm always like, it's almost like a thing for me. I'm always like, dude, I can't wait for the cold weather. And then Arturo, our boss, is just like, hey, wait, like you guys got to remember these dates right now because cuando está el friazo, way, like you guys are gonna feel that too. And I would rather be freezing than being in the hot. You know, like me personally, like because at the end of the day, we could still put on like something under our trajes, like for the cold, but you can't take anything off when it comes to a traje. Like I know some people like they gig without their sacos, you know, and they just wear like the vest. Some people just wear the shirt. Oh, they're like cobre, how cobre looks at Disneyland. It's just like the shirt and then just el moño.
Yeah.
You know, that's like sport mode for trajes, you know. But right now the cold is definitely coming in and it's becoming more of a factor at some of these gigs. So yeah. But it's nippy weather. I mean, I'm cool with it. The only thing is, like, I get a little bit. How do I say this? I know it's cold when I'm a little sensitive in the chest area.
Okay, you have.
They start to chafe.
Yeah, chafing.
Yeah, it hurts.
I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah.
¿Te puedes poner como banditas?
Who?
Banditas, like band-aids.
Like Andy in the office. Yeah. No, they don't bleed or anything like that, but it's just that's when I know it's cold because they're like they wake up, they're like, hey, what's going on out there? What the fuck? I guess they're just used to being innies or something. You know? So right now they're like, what the hell? You know, but yeah, it's definitely a factor getting into these cold times, you know. But I'm excited. I'm excited that this is the end of the year. It really is feeling like the end of the year.
How many days of school do you have left?
For me? I have a little over a week. The rest of this week, and then 4 days of the next. So technically 2 weeks if you think of.
Are you gonna do a finals?
Yeah, actually.
I'm sure I've asked this like last year for like.
Yeah, they have finals at high school. Yeah, we're supposed to have one. So
I'm telling you though. Do you implement like a
final exam? Yeah, I always give them something.
Like
it's mostly a participation. They need to be there for them to get a grade because a lot of kids just be like. our parents are going to Mexico, so they're taking me with them. And I'm like, you need to tell your parent that, you know, zeros are not good. You know, like getting a 0 on a final exam isn't necessarily good.
Yeah.
So I mostly have it so that they still come to school because a lot of them start dude, as soon as they're like, oh, last week of school, all right, bet. And they just start dipping. And I'm like, no, it doesn't work like that. Like, you're still required to go.
How does your final look like? I'm curious.
It's always different. It's nothing. Like sometimes it's just like a writing assignment. I like writing assignments because I like to see, especially now with like ChatGPT and all that, like I can tell. I'm like a professor. Like I can tell what you wrote wasn't something I taught you, or it wasn't something that I necessarily know that you thought of in your own brain. Like it's Mariachi related, or it might just be like something they have to look up, something like that. But point is, like I can tell whether they looked into it or they just told ChatGPT to write it all. That's how I know people got bad grammar, because I'm a comm major. Like that's what I'm gonna look at. I'm like, tú ni sabes leer, güey. I could tell, like, who are you using these bombastic words? You know, like, you know, it's not really something that I can tell.
I think in college it's a lot harder to use AI. Now to make sure that people are using AI, because there are people that
are smart,
still use M dash. Well, yeah, but they still use M dashes. You know, who's Dr. G uses them. Yeah, whenever yeah. And I'm like, using ChatGPT to text me, Dr. G. You know, but I think it's it kind of sucks how people like suffer because they're just doing a good job and the teacher's like
zero,
fucking cheater. You know? But with kids, I think it's easier to be like,
right,
come here. What does appendectomy mean? You know, like,
but like we come pendejo, you know.
So we
start finding the teachers. So bro, put them up. Yeah, no, it's just mostly like, again, it's not like high school's different, man. It's high school. Middle schoolers don't do finals, but it's more like I just need to give something to the high schoolers to show participation. And I know before I used to do some stuff like music theory and like just so they know like some stuff. But at the end of the day, I just want them to be there because it shows responsibility on their part, like to show up. Like they still got to be there, you know. But yeah, that's it. And then I know that you got finals this week too, and it's a big week for you because not only mariachi wise, like to keep this on brand, like. Well, I guess you could tell them, right? Like you graduate on Friday.
That was a surprise, bro.
Oh,
not the
you graduate on Friday. What the fuck? We already said this.
Yeah,
but it's also is it the day of?
Day of what? El 12?
Yeah. El 12 is on Friday.
School hates me, bro.
No, school doesn't hate you. It just like hates La Virgen, I guess. You know? It's just like
hates La Virgen and hates Mother's Day.
Hates the hustle. You know, hates work. You know, like UNT was like, you know what? We're gonna give el charro más trabajador, güey. Le vamos a dar the busiest day of the year. Yeah. So Victor's finally gonna graduate massage school.
No.
We're very
bro. Like who was it? Our boss had a birthday party last Friday. And someone mentioned that Paco was like, "You're gonna graduate," and then Arturo todo pedo, he was like, "Yeah, he's gonna be like doctor," and his family was like, "Oh my god, really?" And I had to shut it down real quick. I was like, "No, it's just."
And I was like, "Massage therapist,"
and I was like, "Tampoco, nobody knows, bro." Like,
yeah, nobody knows.
I've been in this group for 6 years. Nobody knows what I'm doing.
Yeah,
they're just like. Pero vas a la escuela, you know? Like,
yeah.
You're getting good grades, yeah. It's all that matters.
That's all, it really, honestly, yeah. I mean, it's like if you were to explain something that you do, like to, like sometimes I'll explain, especially to my dad, like I'll explain things that I'm doing. He's like, no, pues, que eches ganas, you know? Like, I could have been like, no, yeah, I'm doing all this neurosurgeon, you know, procedures, you know, pi times sigma, you know? And then he's like, no, pues, se echale ganas, mijo.
That's my grandpa. Like, I talked to him last week. For like the first time in a long time. I told him, no, I'm going to school and this and this. And he's like, eso es todo. You know? Like,
it's like clown college.
yeah, bro.
Like, eso es todo. You know?
I should learn how to do the
juggle?
Yeah. And he's like, yeah.
Let's go. Yeah. Like, make the name proud, bro.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's cool, man. It's cool that like you're getting to this. Well, yeah, the next time we'll have an episode, you'll be graduated, and it's good to.
Licenciados.
¿Ah?
Vamos a ser licenciados.
¿Te vas a ser licenciado?
Vamos a ser. Because you're a bachelor too.
I don't think that's how it works.
What?
You can't be a lawyer with the bachelor's.
No, like in Mexico, that's how you call like
Oh yeah,
bachelors, licenciados. You never heard like
no,
people call each other like licenciado, licenciada.
no. So it's called licenciado.
Es una licenciatura.
Licenciado, yeah. But in Mexico, that's what they say, like in Spanish.
Yeah, like your
Oh, I
bachelor,
never thought about it.
like your
How would you say
bachelor's
it?
is called your licenciatura,
Oh wow,
and then
I learned
master's
something
is
new today.
maestría, and
Maestría and then pues
doctorado,
doctora. What?
doctorado.
Oh,
The
so
more you
we're
know.
both gonna be lawyers.
No.
Okay, let's go.
Yo te defiendo, güey.
Yeah, no, but chingón, man. I'm proud of you. I'm proud that you're getting to that step. It's hard. I know for sure. Like, it took you, I guess, a couple. How long did it take you technically?
I think I got serious like in 2021.
Like, I was just playing around in the beginning.
Yeah, honestly. No, well, I've been in school since like 2016, but I was very undecided.
Right,
I started with music.
Yeah,
I
you took
wanted to do music,
yeah.
and then I worked for like a year or two, which is when I got into Allende.
I forgot about that. Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
And then I wanted to get back into school, and I wanted to do nursing, and I said like, "That's muy pendejo. You can do it." And then, I went for physical therapy, which I didn't realize the full extent what it was.
What it was.
Yeah, because it's a master's, right? But it's considered a doctor at DPT,
Mhm.
and they're like, you gotta get good grades. I could have kinesiology is not a hard degree to
Mm.
get, like
Yeah, but I mean, you were going towards that step. I mean,
that's
why
what I'm
not?
saying. Like,
Yeah.
what makes it hard is like because I want to do like higher education, like you have to do like prerequisites to get there. So I
Right.
mixed it, or I guess you entail the favor of like mixing it with my degree,
Mhm.
so I can just do everything at once.
That's cool.
And that's what makes it hard for me because I
Mm.
have to take classes that,
Wouldn't just be like kinesiology? or
yeah,
whatever.
because kinesiology in itself is pretty fun. You just love it. Correle, all right. Like
So you're just like a mom at Payless?
Yeah.
The shoe star, dale?
yeah, you just learn how to like train people and like talk to people,
Yeah.
and then so the core degree is pretty fun. I like
Okay.
it, but you can't do much with it.
Yeah.
Like people that do that, like I forgot what I was telling them, but I was like, that's why you never hear people have like a kinesiology degree because
Yeah.
there's something else like an athletic trainer.
Attached to
Yeah,
it.
and that's what you hear. You hear like a physical therapist,
Mhm.
probably kinesiology, an athletic trainer, like strength and conditioning.
It's a lot of little things.
Like
yeah.
a lot of people
Yeah.
like in sports, this part start with that. You just don't hear it.
Yeah.
And you might callar because we're supposed to do mariachi. But
No, but this well, what I was gonna like try to connect it with is that I mean, you kind of said that first year, like you were a little I'm like confused. It's like it's okay. We're all confused for a little bit. No, but like you were confused for a little bit. Like you were working and stuff. But once you started like your degree plan, like I mean, this whole time you've been supporting yourself with mariachi, as a musician, And I guess one thing maybe this is like a good topic for like later, maybe, but just to like kind of put that in there. Like some students, I know a lot of people that listen to this podcast that are younger or barely getting college started. I mean, like you said, it took you a while because you didn't really know where you were going in the beginning. But I mean, you got to support yourself like through music in that sense,
for sure.
and I think music, like I was told this to students before too, but like following music, like whether it's a hobby or maybe like as a job for extra income, it does help you a lot, especially because hours like to clock in here and there, like at a job and also be trying to support yourself. Like it's a little bit harder. And mariachi is a little bit. I mean, your weekends are taking up a little bit more, but like just like the flexibility of it all does help you out a little bit more.
Yeah, I think like what is between like work and your life and school, you kind of have to like give one up a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I don't think I've ever like fully enjoyed like my life a little bit just because I focus a lot on work. Like I'm the guy that's like oh, you weren't there actually, but like the a week que no viniste, güey, que andabas de gira. I think we finished like at 12 or 30 in the morning or something. It was whenever we got played, so they called us like, you guys want to do like an hour and a half? Like
my brother was here. Yeah. Okay.
Everybody's like, fuck, we're kind of tired,
Mm-hmm.
But me and the Mike were like, no, dale, way, like we need this bread, bro, like, and like, I just think if you have like a goal, pues you have to make like sacrifices, and that's
Right.
like the hard part. It's like, are you sure you want to do stuff like that? Like, does it feel like it's worth it? You know.
Mm-hmm.
And I think for me, like a like an important thing for me is like to be educated. You know, to like be able to have the critical thinking, to not be just so fuck. I don't want to say like stupid, because you don't have to go to school to be like smart.
No,
you
I know
know
what you mean. Like you want to feel educated, which I think at the same time, like I've told you this before, like the stuff that you're doing, like you show me like your freaking homework, and I'm like, wait, those look like hieroglyphics or some shit. Like, yo no
like,
entiendo ni madre.
yo le voy a hacer como que el diablo que güey. Like, what?
For real, it's like one of those fucking, like, you know. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And you're like, oh, this is light work. You know, I was like, all right, you know, pues tú que puedes, you know. But it's good that you think like that, you know. Like I think I forgot who I was telling that, but like you don't want to become a statistic either, you know. And at the same time, like you want to become a positive statistic, like, you know, like you know, for a generation, or for you, you know, Mexican born, you know, like it, and to have a college degree. Same thing with my wife. She was the same, you know, like she's Mexican born, and they always have like statistics like that come out that are like, you know, like 10% of this class was like from another country or this and that. And it shows that, you know, like you don't necessarily have to come from a specific background like to get a college degree. Like you can come from all backgrounds, and you're not necessarily obligated to be like one of those top 1%ers or 2%ers that, like, you know, have a lot of stuff handed to you. Like you had to work hard to get to this point, and it's good that you got this far, and I'm proud of the fact that you got there. And I mean, at the same time, you still got to play and, you know, do all that stuff with us, and you're still part of our lives, which is a good thing, you know.
Huh? No.
Like and like I thought, and kind of going into the next thing is like we just had a party. Not we. I was like, we put this together, you know. No, like we just had so this past Friday, our boss turned 40.
Yeah, he doesn't look 40.
It is funny because like he always says that he was 40, but like now I believe it because like it finally happened. You know, he's like, hey, wait, ya tengo 40, güey. Like, ya estoy viejo, güey. And I'm like, dude, you're like 37. And I'm like, oh shit, you're really 40, bro. Like when I walked in and it said 40 on the thing, you know, I was like, la chingada, güey. Like, estás viejo, güey. Like, hang him up, you know? Gotta retire your jersey, bro.
Te traje una carriola, güey.
Sí, güey.
Pa' que te andes.
I was like, because when I walked in, like, I was like, chingón. Like, you know, it was his 40th birthday. I think what was cool is, like, he had a lot of, his wife, shout out to Lucero, like, she made out a little collage with, like, all these pictures. Yeah. Had, like, and it's funny because, like, we were around for some of those, like, épocas of, like, Arturo. And it's like, oh, like, that's how I met him. Like, así se miraba, like, igualito. Like, he looks the same. Like, we always say that. Like, he looks the same, you know, pero he's got some years on him now. Like, you could see that there's a little bit of a difference.
Ya caminabas empinado. Like, nada te crees.
He's like Master Splinter. He's just like a little hunched over.
Se siente el electrón en la rodilla,
güey. But it was cool, you know. And it's funny because, like, walking in, you know, and just like, hey, like, he was already happy. I was like, ¿qué traes, güey? And he's like, I'm just happy, bro. Un chingo de botellas, güey. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, but
can't feel my face.
It was cool to, like, celebrate him, you know, because I look at Arturo too a lot. Like, I think we've done this before. Like, he feels a lot like a brother to me too, because I think it goes beyond, like, especially like these guys that I've been playing, like you, Paco, and Arturo, and who's Don Mike and Don Luis, like Boyo, like all of these guys. Like, I've grown up essentially like the last couple of years, like with you guys around me. So that being said, like with all these years between us, like it becomes more than like a coworker type of relationship. Like it feels more like friends.
Yeah.
So más than friends, if anything, it's more like family, because like más bien his last name is Ramirez, so I'm like, hey, wait, like, compa, you know?
There's like a common uncle somewhere in there.
Yeah, bro,
you know?
like, estamos misteados, güey, por ahí, you know, we just got like interluded somehow, you know. But it's cool because like he like invited us like to go out there, and he wanted us to celebrate with him. And it's funny because like anytime you ask Mariachi, like y'all did the same thing for my party, like y'all all walked in with instruments.
Yeah.
And I was like, ¿Qué va a tocar, güey?
I'm not paying you.
Like, yeah, I was like, ¿qué nos contrató, güey? You know, like, ustedes, chingamos, whatever, you know, but,
Me voy.
yeah, me voy. But we walked in and, like, we all brought our instruments, and, it's funny because, like, the first thing we did was, like, eat or hang out, you know, Arturo's super happy. And then, it comes time to do las mañanitas, and we're like, I guess, are we on? Like, is this what we start? You know, we all get our instruments and stuff. We start playing. And de allí ya nomás se hizo una jam session.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it just ended up turning like into. I was like, fuck, we're just playing for free right now. What the fuck is this? You know?
Where's my $25?
Sí, güey, dame algo. Un beso, por lo menos. No, you see how, yeah. I'm like, you see how, yeah.
I'm like, we're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, it was fun.
Right. I would do it again.
Yeah.
Do what again?
It's not what I did, it's what was done to me. No,
I'm just saying you could have struggled more, you know.
It was a good time. But it's cool because like I don't know if it was like what's the word? The influence. You know, but Arturo was like, he's like, the next day, he's like, was I giving like speeches? I was like, see, wait, like, you gave like 3, you know?
Yeah.
And like, Paco too, like, he was also giving speeches and stuff like that. And it's funny because like, Paco always gives the same speech, but it's like a good one because he's always like, hey, wait, like, estos, like, he's pointing at you and me, and he's like, estos dos.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like,
I forgot about that.
He's like, estos dos, like, yo los conocí con tan chiquitos, güey, chiquitos. And he just looks at like Victor and he's like, güey, flaquito que estaba, güey.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like these two guys, is like, yo antes les decía las canciones, me preguntaban y quién sabe. Ahorita ellos ya me dicen a mí, you know? And it's like, damn, bro, you fell off hard.
Right. For me to tell you, bro.
Yeah, bro. But he always says that same story because it's true. Like, we came in as kids, man. Like, tú más que yo. Like, I came in and I was 18 already.
De todos haciendo cuentas, and yeah, you were 18, I was 16.
Yeah, so, like, you know, like, nuestros papás ya tenían casa. They were supporting a family of 4. Yeah, like, on a salary of, like, you know, $5,000. You know, but point is, yeah, we came in, like, when we were super young. So we met these guys, like, at a very young age. Like,
yeah, I think Arturo was my age when.
Right, exactly. We've talked about this, and it's like we came in at an age that was like very impressionable too. Like, we didn't know these guys. We don't know how they're gonna be. Like, we've heard the story of like other mariachis. Like, we didn't have that much experience, and the way he kind of says it is like, yeah, like, now we're the one kind of telling him because he doesn't come as often. You know, he's a part timer. You know,
he has other goals.
Right. And, you know, he has a different job now and stuff like that. But when he does come out here, he's like, hey, güey, ¿cómo va, güey? Like, se me olvidan las canciones y quién sabe qué. Oh, I guess son las chelas, güey. That's not you. You know, you're altered.
Maybe
you know?
you stop drinking, bro.
But he gives that same speech, and during those speeches, he's always like, este güey también se va a graduar el viernes. Like,
yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, for real, bro. I was like, congrats, bro. Just start crying. But it's cool that, like, again, like, if you looked around, like, the people that were there, it was cool because, like, we're essentially like the gig group. Like, we're just the guys that gig. But everybody who stuck around, like, until fucking, 3 in the morning or something
it was
like that.
3, yeah.
For the ones that stuck around, like, we had work the next day. You know, like, we were doing this for free, but it wasn't work. It was just us hanging out,
we're
like,
just jamming,
conviviendo, you know, and it is in celebration of, like, Arturo, and, like, a little celebration, I guess, for you too. But again, like, I think it goes beyond what a lot of people think mariachi is, where it's just music, you get paid on a weekend, and then pues vámonos, you know. It can be that.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that, but I think necessarily in this group, like, it's felt a little bit different than that. Like, I don't think it's just that. Otherwise, Arturo would have been like, hey, wait, I'm gonna have a party on Friday. No vengan. Los veo sábado. You know, it just, I think it goes beyond that. That's why he invited us out there and, you know, to have a whole celebration. So
yeah, I think
cool.
I think we've all been here like so long that it like I have lived out of mariachi this whole time, and it doesn't feel like I go to work, you know. For the most part, I think I show up and I'm excited to play, you know. I think you can notice it more on because I am part of that group now where, like, I don't practice. So like I don't know if you've noticed, but at Cebu Shack es donde le meto más, you know. Like I'm like "Budú, budú, budú, budú." Y es like el rey, you know.
Andas
Like,
bien Seinfeld.
nada que ver, nada que ver. Like it's nada que ver, you know. Like,
Yeah.
pero like I'm just like I haven't played in a while. I'm like
Yeah.
"Budú, budú," y luego no me sale. I'm like okay, yeah, I'm not coming.
And then I think there's a part of you too that like once you're doing all your equations and figuring out massage stuff, you know, like you're like con dinero y sin,
Yeah.
you know, like there's a part of you that's still thinking about that, you know.
Yeah, I'm always thinking like Dr. G explained that as like a mental practice. So like in your head, you're always thinking of like a song or you think of a progression and
Un
like
ritmo.
you can say like in your fingers sometimes you're just kind of like doing this or like over here and this come like that's an acordes a la chingada, you know. And that's something like I'm never gonna stop, you know. Like
Yeah.
even when I say like I am gonna retire probably earlier than most people would.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't plan on stopping. Like I've thought about like different ways, like probably just picking like a fancy restaurant, like the Mexican, and like just be like, can I play hard for like 2 hours?
Well,
Like,
that's the
know?
thing, man. Like the way I look at it too, like I see a lot of videos like on TikTok and stuff, and it's like one that I just came up on was like I guess it was like grandkids visiting their grandpa, and it's like I'll never cope with the fact that my grandpa's cooler than me, and like I think they were just showing his studio, and like, you could tell this guy was like chingon guitar player, like. Then yeah, dude, like the whole room was literally just guitars, and he could tell he had like studio equipment, like amps and everything, and like this is an old man, you know, like, pero pues he was just so fucking cool because he was a musician and stuff. Like that's what I imagine. Hopefully one day was once I retire as well, and yeah, I stopped getting my nails done because it's like, all right, bro, like you're 50, like go home, bro. Like,
ya está tu neotech se retiró, güey. Ya, it's enough. Like.
Más bien, there's like kids in high school are doing what you're doing, bro. Like you're okay. We can have a life without you, bro. So I'm like, okay, está bien. You know, I get fired, but I mean, I'm not gonna sell my vihuela. That's how I feel right now, man. Like it's funny because I'll play a vihuela and I'm like, I don't need this one. La vendo. Bro, and then everybody comes out the woodwork like, hey, güey, ¿la vendes? Hey, güey, ¿la vendes? Hey, güey, ¿qué es Morales? ¿Qué año es? ¿Qué tamaño es? And I'm like, wait, ¿la vihuela? And I'm like, it's a 2. It's a 2. It's a 2-incher.
Mándame foto, you're like, no, güey, la vihuela.
Mándame foto, I'm like.
You know who did that to me, fucking Jairo?
Oh, bro.
He asked me like, hey, like I broke a string, like how do you change it? And I'm like, well, send me a picture. I meant of the harp. And he just did a fucking selfie. I'm like, no way. Like, he made me laugh because I didn't expect it. He was just like,
you're like, no way, heart.
O sea, sí estás bien guapo, güey, pero you got me distracted for a minute.
No, man. Good times. Yeah, but that being said, like it's cool. It's cool that we had that. Feel like maybe it's a once a year thing we have to do. Last year was my party. This year was Arturo's. Next year, I don't know. Fucking Rager at fucking at AT&T Stadium. Wait, I'm gonna say los Cowboys. No, wait, never mind. No, wait. But that was Friday. It was a good time. I had a great time. And then Saturday. So Saturday. I guess that's why I kind of went into that cold gig type of environment, because I mean going into that night. Well, más bien Arturo. He might have purposely made the gigs later in the day because I guess we all had to recover from that night.
Yeah.
We had a.
That doesn't sound like Arturo, TBH. Or what'd you say?
Because I was gonna say, because wasn't it the next morning or like están vivos question mark? You know,
it's que I don't know. I think it's because I ate like más maybe because I was drinking with everybody, but like Arturo and Paco were just like.
Pues están en su casa, you know, like they're that was me.
Maybe
you know?
that, they were drinking more freely.
So I was just like, I'm here in my house, pues qué va a pasar? And then I fall and trip, you know, break a leg. No, but I guess I don't know. Arturo had gigs a little bit later, so we didn't meet up until like what was it, 5? 5, something like that. I don't remember. First gig wasn't until like 6:00, you know. So I was like, I guess it was a good time for them to recover.
We're like, ¿qué güey te voy a querer este? Like, sí, güey.
Multiple times, you know. I was just like, "You good, bro?" It's like, "Nah, wait." Like the next, it must be. They were thinking about the next day because they fue Paco and Arturo, so they both had to sing. So like, I can't imagine being Well, I've never been hungover or
Right,
anything,
yeah.
so but I can't really tell. But the pictures you showed me where Arturo's just like,
Yeah.
he's just like out. So I'm like, damn, this guy's got to sing tomorrow. Then by the time we got to the first gig, like it's funny because we were in the van, we are like, we're all talking about the night before, like just shits and giggles. And then we get to the first gig, y me dio un pinche, what's the word? No un levantón, una bajada, güey. Me dio una bajada. Because we're all like, and then we get there and Arturo's like, hey, güey, la primera chamba es de la Virgen.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's early. This is a week early. I was like, who's having a early rager for La Virgen right now? But I recognized the house when we walked in.
Yeah, we played before.
Yeah, I recognized it, and I was like, I feel like we've been here before. And sure enough, like walking in, because I almost didn't believe Arturo because he was like, hey, wait, like this is para La Virgen. I was like, you wouldn't do this.
I'm like, we haven't practiced.
Yeah. Well, our crew doesn't practice.
Yeah,
we just do it.
True.
I think it's like a mental reflection, como dice Arturo, reflex, like they'll all come back to you.
It's like a little muscle memory.
Yeah.
Pero también, I wasn't expecting it.
No, I wasn't either.
And I could imagine what, like, Arturo and Paco, did Paco go?
Yeah, Paco's there.
Because you haven't been hungover, but you've been, like, desvelado.
Oh, desvelado, sí.
It's almost the same idea, like, at least in your head, because there's, body-wise, pues te duele todo, when you're hungover. Like,
really? Te duele tu body? I would think it's just like your head or something.
No, you feel like all of this. Te sientes mareado, like that dizziness.
Like woozy.
Yeah, like te quieres guacarear. Is that same feeling.
Okay.
Y más if you move really fast. So like, sí, no me pregunto como Arturo told me. I don't know. I don't drink.
I've never done that
yeah,
before.
so I can imagine like, because you have a lot of brain fog también. That's what I was trying to tell you. Like, you feel like when estás desvelado, like you're talking about something and you're like, ¿qué me pregunto?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, we got there, we went to the ¿cómo se llama? To the gig. We found out it was for La Virgen. He was not kidding. Arturo's like, well, let me go get the binder.
Yeah.
The binder with all our arreglos.
Yeah, I think Arturo was like, I got it, and then we got there con La Virgen, and then he was like, he told the clients like, wait por el folder de las canciones. It's like, no, sí, vaya. And then he came back, and I didn't realize how much I forgot.
Yeah.
Because I kept saying, like, esta. I'm like, we never played that.
Yeah.
And then we're playing, I'm like, oh, we do.
Yeah, once he gives the intro.
Well,
that's how it is for me. It's always been like that with any song. It's like, give me the intro. ¿Cómo va? I'm like, fuck, no me la sé. But once I hit the intro, usually like it kind of registers,
I feel like it was like, en mi vida hemos tocado esto. Like, we never played this shit. Like, you fucking pranking me. And they were playing, I'm like, fuck, we have played this.
Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah. And it's funny because me and you were like, tirando ojos, we're like, was that A minor? And you're like, I don't fucking know, and it's just kind of us like kind of figuring it out in the moment. So te digo, me dio una bajada because apparently we played here before for La Virgen. And I was like, oh shit, we're just having a grand old time and dun, da, 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 it's a very big switch up of vibes, So we played an hour, and luckily these guys like these guys do gigs right, like they know. They're going to bring people out. It's like a garage that they've kind of converted and they've put like walls on and they just have like an altar there of La Virgen, and they do it right. They know that it's cold outside. They're like, okay, let's put you guys, in this little half garage thing that we've converted. So the whole time, like they even had those heaters.
The gas heaters?
Yeah, the gas heaters. So they had one of those going. Hasta te da calor, güey, because you're just like sitting, especially like if you're smart and you prepare. Like I put on like a long sleeve shirt under my shirt now.
Yeah, I saw that.
For el tiempo de frío, because like the last thing I want is to be like shivering and shit. Which it wouldn't happen, but it's more for my hands. But I can't do anything with my hands.
You can use those emo gloves, bro. Where you just like itches like the fingers.
Heido used to have those. Heido would bring something like that. It's someone's where. Son los del vato de Home Alone. Their gloves that the fingertips are off. Yeah. And so I andaba tocando el jairo like that. But I think you can't really do that with the vihuela because my fingers are already like thick as hell. So like by the time I put my cord down, like on without gloves, like this part of my finger hits the very bottom part of a string, so I have to like actively bend it farther. Otherwise,
Well,
this fat part
you
hits.
probably
strings.
just have to cut like the fingers completely, but leave something for like your palm.
That would be weird though.
I was thinking more of the right hand, like para hacer los apagones.
No, because you wouldn't get an apagon sound.
That's what I'm saying. Like you would struggle with your right hand, like
Everything. Yeah.
So instead of like, it would be like, yeah,
Yeah. It doesn't work. So you're kind of screwed when it comes to your hands, like for vihuela. So, but they do it right. Like they put it with the space heater or something like that. They accommodate not just us, but like their whole party.
The next party was the one that fucked up. Or,
yeah, it was outside.
Or like they didn't care because it was outside, but the guest tables had heaters, and they put us I guess we had a techo, right? But there was no sunlight.
No.
Yeah, and it was cold. Sí estaba fresco.
Wait, sí estaba frío, wait. Because we got there, and that's kind of how I had the idea for this topic. Because I'm like, llegando, way, it was a surprise or whatever. So it was a 2-hour gig. We get there, we walk in. Apparently, we had played for her before. I don't know if you heard that.
I recognize the house. And la viejita, la señora que está pidiendo canciones.
I don't recognize her.
I recognize her.
I recognize the house.
I recognize the house and her.
Yeah. But they were saying, forgot who was saying, but she says that we had been here before. I think we either played for the girl. So I think she graduated. It was a grad party.
Okay.
Because I don't know if you saw, the cookies had like the little justice ways, the weights for justice.
Oh, okay.
So I thought maybe like she's like, yeah. So I think maybe she was like going to be either be a lawyer or like become a lawyer.
Yeah.
I was like, I need your number, for whenever me meto en un pedo. But apparently we had played it there before. I recognize the place. But yeah, we set up. It was a surprise. We played the first couple songs. We brought the system out after, because they wanted it to be a surprise. But yeah, the one thing I was thinking was like, damn, it's kind of cold out here, And then the other part of me was like looking at the tables. Bro, they had like 5 heaters going on, right? So it's nice of them to, think of their guests and stuff. But like, we're humans too, like, so I started thinking like, wouldn't we be able to take one of those? Because it's temporary, like I feel, maybe it's because I'm a musician, right? But like when I got married, like I thought about my musicians. I factored them into the count for the food. I factored them into the count for the alcohol because I was like, pues ni modo que van a tomar agua, güey, So, right. Like all of that was me accommodating not just my guests, but even the people that technically they're not my guests. Like I'm paying them. Like I'm paying them for to be there. They're not going to show up like, we're doing this for you, bro. Like, no, you're doing this because you're giving me several thousands of dollars,
Yeah.
So I feel like people hire mariachis or maybe just musicians because the DJ behind us didn't have anything either. If you saw, they had a DJ there. They had tiene las luces y todo el pedo and they didn't have anything for me either.
Yeah, so I think it's just you like knowing what it feels like.
Yeah.
Because there are people that are a little less aware or like a little less empathetic. Where they're like, it's just an hour. Like, like, and it's always that guy too in the party that's like, ¿a poco tienen frío? It's like, señor, usted tiene una chamarrota.
Sí,
like, a ver, quítese la chamarra y párese aquí. 15 minutos, no aguanta.
Sí, güey.
And
todo chaqueteado, güey. Like, I think I saw something like that. If you expect not expect, but if you see that it takes you like multiple layers, una pinche chaqueta, güey, grandota, and sorry. Una chaqueteada. No, a jacket,
Por favor,
if you need a Carhartt, multiple sweaters, you need a beanie, gloves, and if you're asking me if I'm cold, I was like, exactly like you said, like, bro, give me your jacket. I want it, It's vintage. So,
and I think it's just you having awareness.
Mm-hmm.
There's people that are like, they're like, it's just an hour, like, si aguantan. Because that also happened to us when it first started to get cold. Remember we did a gig 2 hours, and like they were inside the garage and we were outside.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, you were.
You said I wasn't.
Que nos dieron ponche where I was like, "Qué pendejo making me," because I was.
That sounds familiar. They put us outside.
It was like the last gig.
And
it had to be sometime in the last 3 or 4 weeks.
Oh, okay. I do remember
They
that
were-
part. Pendejo me
Yeah.
quemé.
It's because it was cold outside, but they were
Yeah.
inside the garage and they had like heaters there,
Mhm,
and they had us outside the house,
mhm.
right? And they, I guess, were nice enough to offer us ponche, right? And I was like, I'm gonna drink this before I put it down. And it gets cold because it was cold outside,
Yeah.
and I sipped it, and my whole mouth just fucking.
It's
Like-
one of those where you're like,
See you the next day, like si me olía la lengua, you know,
Sí,
like it was
güey,
like
yeah.
all white, and I was legit like, qué pendejo me quemé, you know. You can look that up on YouTube. It's funny.
It's not an original. It's not original. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I just think maybe it's me being self-aware. But like,
Yeah.
I was playing there. We were playing, and I counted them. I was like, there's 5 heaters here, and de los grandes, you know, like they're the ones that the restaurants use. They're the ones that burros were supposed to use. You know, it's the same ones. You know, it's one of those
To
like.
this day, we're never gonna stop like shitting on burros.
burros,
Bro.
right?
Like, any chance we get, like burros would never do this.
Yeah, bro. So like, since I counted, I'm like, was one of these, like, aunque sea un ratito, you know, like
No, y se me dio como envidia, you know,
just.
because I saw a guy, I was like, ay, ya tengo calor. Y, like,
Oh,
le
sí,
bajó 18, le bajó, and I was like, tu puta madre, güey.
I'm like,
Pónmelo acá, güey. You know?
préstamelo, güey. Aunque sea una hora.
Yeah.
Dice, ¿a poco tengo frío? Like, que la chingada.
Venga,
Nah,
señor.
man.
¿Qué
This is
hace?
fucking whack 'em. Yeah, no.
Yeah, but I guess they just thought we were objects, you know.
Yeah.
The ones that were cool were the taqueros or taquera. I don't know who made
You
the
talked to her?
tacos.
She was
No, no, that's
Oh.
something I don't know if it was a guy or a girl, because I was like putting away the sound system, and was it you or Arturo that went up and like to get tacos? I didn't go up because I saw one of the ladies like cleaning up. I was like, no, ya no comida. They're cleaning up.
Yeah.
It might have been Arturo that went up, and
asked.
the taquere was like, no, like les guardamos. We have 12 tacos here for you guys,
Like, bet.
and we're like,
Yeah.
that's one person, bro. What the fuck? Like,
I could've
well,
eaten
you're
all
rushing
those.
out here.
Yeah.
Fucking
Hook me up. So we ended up doing like what, like 2 per?
Yeah.
Per person. Yeah. Yeah, and luckily because I don't think they would have said anything like if the taquero wasn't nice enough to be like, pues aquí.
Yeah.
Se los iban a llevar de lonche, güey. Ni modo, you know.
Apparently, it was a lady too, right? That was like, "¿Ya no tienen tacos?"
Oh yeah,
Like-
apparently a lady was like fighting. Like the Mike was saying that a lady was like se putó.
Yeah.
'Cause she was like ustedes me dijeron que ya no había tacos, like telling the taquero
Oh,
that,
yeah?
like saying that que ya no había, and pues the taquero or taquera saved those tacos for us. So she was like just essentially being gluttonous
Yeah.
because like according to her, she had already eaten. Like she was just like, oh, but yeah, dijeron, like she wanted a second or probably thirds, you know, like I don't know. She wanted more because
Yeah.
it was more like a kid. He was like, oh, like you're eating chips, like I want chips.
Yeah.
My mom lets me have those, you know. Like so that's the thing. Like we're just sitting there and we're just like, these are for us, you know.
Yeah.
Like yeah, but she was just being gluttonous.
There's a
Bro.
type of gluttony they talk in the Bible, bro.
Sí,
Like,
güey. She was just like
damn, señor. Like,
Like a
sacaron
cat.
pan, no? There was like desserts and
yeah.
stuff.
Oh, speaking of gluttonous, bro, I kept seeing this kid. Andaba bien Sammy, way. Andaba like just sneaking snacks. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like that was me at parties. I told you that how I used to be with like Cokes and soda.
Yeah.
The chiquillo way, like 'cause my mom never let us have like soda like that. Like if there was a case at home, dude, me lo robaba. Me lo robaba como si eran like, you know, like treasure to me,
Yeah,
you know.
Chioro.
Like I remember, like she would have like a pack of 7-Up because those were healthy apparently, or healthier. I don't know. So I would sneak one, bro. And I'm dude, I can't believe I'm telling this story. Real quick, one time my dad, we were working outside together, and he was like, "Agarra una like a cup of ice, like ice water."
Okay.
So I was like, "Bet." So I went inside and was like, I got 2 cups, identical cups, and I poured him ice with water. And I knew there was Cokes inside, or like sodas. It was 7-Up. So I poured a 7-Up in mine. And you know how fizzy they are at first?
Yeah.
I waited for the fizziness to go away. So I could bring 2,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, it looks like
he was
water.
he was drinking water and I was drinking 7-Up. Wait. Can't believe I'm telling this story.
Your dad here and it's like, hijo de tu puta madre.
Yeah, dude. I was like, ah.
Like,
You know that
like,
shit fucking.
for some reason, like you're like burping after every drink. Like,
Yeah, it's like drinking a potion. What the fuck is that? You know.
Es que te echa a perder el agua.
Yeah, but anyway, so I was really into sodas back then, you know. But anyway, there was a kid being like real like gluttonous like me, like, but with the dessert table.
Okay.
Dude, this kid was grabbing cookies, and I wanted a chocolate strawberry. Like,
Okay.
they had some there.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get one. You know why? Because this kid was grabbing handfuls of them, and he was wearing a hoodie. He was putting them in his hoodie.
Oh.
And he was getting cookies and putting them in his pocket.
Damn.
And I was like, brother, that's like 2,000 calories to put of sweets. I was like, give me some, you know?
You're just like, what are you doing? It's like, policía, okay. Like,
It's funny because like I was just like just low key creeping. I was like, motherfucker, what are you doing? I was gonna call him. I was like, eres un niño, este es un niño. Está llevando todas las galletas, you know. Man, so point is I didn't get any chocolate covered pretzels or nothing. Like chinillo culero.
I'm sorry, bro.
Sí, güey.
Así es la vida, you know.
Yeah.
The kid's like, ponte trucha, güey.
Sí, güey. I was like, you sleeping, bro? You sleeping and I'm working.
Yeah. No, but yeah, that game was cold, and
It's cold.
it was okay.
It's all right.
I think the rep was okay,
Rep was all right.
and then the next gig was what we had one more gig. Pero se me olvidó.
It was a gig at the end of the night. It was the last gig. Yeah.
Thank you, translator.
Pues sí, güey. ¿Qué más puedo decir? It was the last gig. It says here that we went to Grand Prairie. I chinga what we're doing in Grand Prairie. Oh, it's the weird house con la Evelyn.
Oh,
we walked in and there was this house that looked a little like
I thought it was a church
temple or something.
Yeah,
it just had like a weird shape. And then it's funny because we're just like in the living room, like, what happened here? You know, because there was like, it's just a weird formation. And I was like, what happened here? Like, is this a cult house or something? You know? No, it was all right though. We were just inside. We were just chilling. There's not much really happened there. Oh, the table flipped over apparently.
Yeah, I don't know. They explained it kind of funny, but apparently we played like at somebody's like hangout room.
Yeah.
Or like cave. Man.
It was it was like a man cave.
Like a man cave, yeah.
Man cave room.
Yeah, and obviously they always have like a fucking pool table.
Yeah.
And apparently this table, they explained that it could like spin. Right?
Yeah, it's like one of those tables that they have multiple games on them. So if you flip it over, it's like air hockey or like a foosball.
I gotcha.
Yeah, it's meant to be like so that you have like multiple games to play.
Yeah.
But you know how the whole time we were gigging, it was a pool table and none of us were like leaning on or anything. Like it was just there. So we played and then these guys, Nos Trompeteros and Paco, put their guitar and their two trumpets there.
Yeah.
You know, because it's a table. You know, I think expecting it to be a pool table, it's not going to move. You know? So lo que pasó is like us, we were just in the living room. We're just like looking at like, what happened here? What is this house? And we just hear like, we're just like, what the fuck was that? You know?
Yeah. You guys called it. You and the violinists were like, that sounds like a guitar.
Yeah, because it sounded like wooden, like I see pinche putazo, you know? So we're like, what the fuck was that?
And I was like, I don't know, bro. And then they came out and they were like, you guys hear that? And I'm like, I felt that, bro. Like, that shit sounded so loud.
You guys hear that? Sí, güey, pinche putazo con the fuck?
¿Qué?
Oh, I thought you were gonna. So I thought you were
gonna bring something else.
No,
I was waiting for you.
No, so that's essentially what happened. It's because some dude like laid his hand like on the side of the table, and that shit just flipped.
Yeah, and so it
goes
threw
to
the
show
instruments.
It goes to show you can never trust no bitch. You know, like
What?
I don't know. Can't trust no tables. Apparently they're two sided, bro. They're double sided. It's like two faced. That's the moral of the story.
Anyways, I'm like, Sam is just bringing up pent up anger, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Yeah, no, but it was all right. So, I guess I could read some of these real quick.
We're gonna do a chat or chat, bro. I think I sent you that that meme. It's like, ¿quieres que te congela la verga?
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably just been there. This person says, we only have a couple. So this person says, how to play in 20-degree weather with my hands freezing, and they ask for cascabel. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I think as a vihuela player, guitar player, even guitarrón, That's the one thing we can't cover, and that's what we use the entire time, like our hands. Because I think as a violin player, like you have rests, like you have times where you could like be like, you just kind of like cover up.
Because I was thinking it would be worse because now your hands are not moving, so like se te enfrían más. So when you want to move them, like at least we have like enough movement where like we stay warmed up a little bit.
I don't know.
Because you never had that, like you're playing and then you stop in the cold and you want to start again. You're kind of like,
no, man. Mine is more like if I'm playing a ranchera or like a bolero, my hand will freeze in that position. Like, si nomás estoy tocando like the same thing. Like in a son, pues ya le estás echando más. Pero si es como una bolero, ranchera, something simple, like even like una ranchera lenta, like your hand stays kind of stationary. So by the time I finish the song or whatever, like, te congelado, dude. Like my hands are just in one position, and that's the only time that I'm like, like just try and warm them up a little bit. As a violin or as a trumpet, I feel like they get more chances to be like, dun 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 dun.
Yeah, okay.
A la madre. Dun 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 dun. You know, like it's todo que le.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, like for me as an armonia, that's what I think kills me the most.
Yeah, I think that's that usually sucks when you feel like you want to do something quicker, but like it's that feeling of like slow motion almost. You're like, fuck, I'm trying, bro. I'm like
that, or you doubt your abilities. You're just like, I know I can do this. You know, I know that I can do this. You know, but this is your body, no te deja. You know.
Yeah, that's on tu miedo.
Sí, güey. So yeah, that's not fun, and especially like in a song like Cascabel, pues qué le vas a echar, güey. Lo mismo.
Ni eso, güey.
Ni cambio.
Which just suck.
Sin apagón.
Does it hurt when you do apagones?
Yeah, after a while, like in el frío, like you start to get like a pain here because it's almost like micro cuts after a while. Because I've seen people like playing and bleeding on their vihuela, and I'm like, wait, it's not that serious.
Yeah,
like
I've seen people on bass, but it's because of like blisters.
Yeah,
and
it's not that serious, bro. Like, I think at that point, like, just play softer. I think it's okay.
You know? Bandita, you know?
Yeah. Like it's bleeding on Mariachi Loco. I'm like, on this song, you don't really, you don't need to go hard, bro. It's okay. This person says a morning gig like at 7 a.m. outside for a marathon when it was around 20 degrees.
That's going to be you, bro.
Yeah. I just looked up the weather. So last year, I don't know if you remember last year for La Virgen weekend, it wasn't that cold. I remember I went for the Rangers, we played at the Dallas Marathon. That same weekend of Dia de la Virgen, they always have a marathon there in Dallas where it's like where they close the streets. People walk through there or run through there and stuff.
Yeah.
It's a big thing, you know. Yeah. Runners, you know, they're all crazy.
Running.
Yeah. So we're doing the same gig and it starts early. Who made it a thing that you got to run early, start early? I don't know. But point is we got to be like at 6:45 in the morning. Just be ready for like runners to start running, and we're just like, you know, we're just playing some low songs.
Okay.
Pero last year or in that year when we played, it was wetter. Like there was more rain. It was sprinkling. It was very humid. It wasn't as cold though. I remember being like, man, this year wasn't as cold as I thought.
Oh, it's projected to rain.
It's projected to rain this time. So I'm like, well, they better give us a canopy or something.
Yeah.
No me voy a llevar la Morales, güey. The fuck?
Yo tengo puras Morales, güey.
Sí, güey. No tengo de las chafas, güey. ¿Qué voy a hacer? You know?
Es que me gusta lo bueno, you know.
Estos son de Gucci. O sea, de Gucci, you know.
Gucci, yeah. Tengo Prada.
Estos son nada. Yeah. But yeah, I think what's hard about that kind of gig is like, yeah, like you're just playing like little cancioncitas. It's kind of easy because I mean, it's not like you have to play anything
you're
hard.
Just jamming.
Yeah.
Not even play a whole song. Like you're just playing, and the minute like there's nobody else, they're like, all right.
That's what happened. Because there would be like little pockets where people would start running like in big groups. Like so we're like just playing like Relámpago or playing like Jesucita, like stuff just that you can keep repeating and stuff.
Okay.
And like cuando no hay acabada or like we just kind of stop because everybody's gone. It's like,
yeah, you know, like a dry stop.
See, like, yeah, right. And then there'd be like 3 guys running. We're like, you know, and they pass. And like, what the fuck was that? You know, but it's pretty easy gig. Like you just kind of play there for a little while, and then it's just like little pockets and stuff.
Well, I hope it's not that cold, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I really hope that because like I said last year it wasn't that cold. It was just kind of like humid. I was the only thing que no me gustó and stuff. But that's the thing with the weather, man. Like, if it gets cold, like we're gonna have to just deal with it.
Yeah.
You know. So that's kind of where I'm a little worried because I'm like, fuck, dude. Pues para andar afuera, if it's humid, if it's wet, if it's cold, like it's not necessarily good for your instrument. So we're just kind of like, a ver qué pasa, you know.
Like, hang on, little buddy.
You can do it. just one more minute. But we did have some more gigs on Sunday, right?
Oh yeah, we did.
What was the
we
first?
did our birthday party. Bona señora. Remember they gave us tacos too. They actually played it smart too because they made the little porch or back porch le pusieron como tarpa. Right? To like
hicieron una mexicanada.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they just took like saran wrap.
It worked pretty well. Like,
no, yeah, because it was windy. Yeah. I didn't realize how windy it was. Es lo que te mata, güey. Like, whenever it's cold and it's windy. Because if it's like a dry cold and it's just kind of like there, pues sí, you're just like, pues it's cold. Buh, you know. But when it's windy and it's cold, you're just like sitting there like, you know, you're just like the big lady.
Que te entra en la camisa, bro. Like,
ooh, yeah, that's when you need like one of those jackets, pues yeah, that doesn't let like air pass.
That's where like I feel like, well, I don't know. I never asked like a girl, but like they have skirts, and I
thought about that too. Because I feel like you gotta put like some medias on or something, because like that cold air will sneak up their way, and I'm like, and I had sensitive legs, you know. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I think that's one of the worst feelings, because like you know, like de aquí para allá is like your most sensitive, like where you get like something cold, like if you grab like una paleta and you put it like somewhere here, that's where you're like, oh yeah.
This fucking scream.
Yeah, that's where you're like the most squirmy, you know, because it's like your internal body heat.
Yeah, well, it's that or like your legs, like I said.
Yeah, like the inside of your legs.
Yeah, that's when you get like your little skin como de granitos. Pareces like chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just all cold, like
goosebumps.
Yeah. No, I think that's definitely like if that one, it worked out because it was windy outside, but they thought about it. Like they put una tarp around their little porch, and I was like, oh, eso. They even had one of those calentones going.
Yeah.
I was like, esto sí saben, you know, like, so that 1 hour, because it was an hour, right? It was an hour, de volada. So it felt like pretty fast. Nos dieron tacos, you know, they are all right.
Very nice. The second gig was a little more weird.
It was a little more weird, right? Because it was this big house. Well, más bien, it wasn't a big house. It was like, what I liked about it was that it was low key. You think about it. Because like it didn't look as big, but you walked in, you're like, a la chingada pinche casona, güey. Like, I think that's the kind of house I would like. Not that one, because I looked it up. It was like $1.2 million. Okay. I'm like, chump change.
It's a little high, yeah. I said it was weird because the guy gave me a weird vibe at the beginning.
It was a little weird at the beginning, right?
So like, we walked in and he was like, oh, ¿qué onda, tiene frío? No, I just remember him saying like, it was 2 hours, right? And I'm like, you hired us, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you should know.
You should know.
And he was like, no, pues, mejor una. I heard like, mejor una. And I was like, no. So no te pases de verga, güey. Like, you know, like, ya me gasté el cheque, güey. You know? Like, no,
I did find that weird because it's like the first thing he said was like, hola, ¿cómo están? And he's like, can we just do 1 hour? That's what I heard. I was like, I think 1 hour should be, 1 hour should suffice, you know? And I was like,
and Arturo was like 1 hour. And then he's like, yeah. Or mejor los dos. Or mejor you want to take a break between the two. So like I think he wanted to say like you want to take a break on the first hour and then do the other one, you know?
I don't know what
it was very weird because he changed his mind in that sentence. In that sentence he was like, just take a break and then do the other hour. Like, oh, a ver cómo se pone, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, brother, come on, you know?
Like, what was your plan here?
Yeah.
You know, because that's the other thing. He walked us in and like I said, it's this fancy house, you know? And they were all like in the kitchen area. Yeah. If you saw like era una fiesta that like if you saw, he turned 50.
Oh, he was 50?
It was his 50th birthday.
Mira, he didn't look 50.
He didn't look.
Yeah.
I think it's because he was wearing like Prada shoes and like tight pants. Like no se parece uno de 50. You know, like my dad just turned 50 not too long ago. So I was like, well, a couple years ago now.
Oh, I was gonna say, damn, how old are you? 30? Your dad was.
My dad was like 20 something, probably. Yeah.
I'm not gonna make.
I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna say anything because respeto a tu papá. You know? Anyways, what it made me feel like he didn't know. He had never heard Mariachi before.
No, he had never.
Because we walked in after the whole like awkward situation of him like telling us how many hours. He walked us in, and he's like, "You guys want to play here? Then no hay nadie." Like he says something like, "You guys want to play while like people walk in?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "How many people are you expect to walk in? Like, is this a reception? Is this cocktail hour?" Like,
yeah.
And the more he thought about it, I don't know if he saw our faces because I was lost. This whole interaction, I was just like, what?
Yeah. It's because I was like, what do you want us to do here? Yeah. You know, because if this is your first time getting a mariachi, you're like, okay, boss, you guys just want to play here for the entrance. Like he was asking us questions like, what do we want to do? I was like, bro, it's your party. Yeah. Like, what do you want? Like, if you want us to take our pants off, we'll do it.
No. No.
I mean, I saw the house and I was like, you pay me double. You know?
You're like for a price.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wasn't doing it for free. You know, I was like, let me just have like this mesita right here. You know, like it looks fancy. You know, I'll do more. You know, the point is, I was just like, okay, like he didn't have a plan, so he was just like, vamos a ver cómo se pone. You know, so I was like, all right. You know, so it was funny because like he had to essentially call everybody to come over here. He's like, hey, look what I got. You know, like, I think he I don't know if it was because like they're higher end, you know, like you could tell they have money, right? But it was like one of those parties where everybody has a drink and they're just like, ha ha ha, ha. Yeah. I made only $1 million today. Ha, ha, ha. You know, like
it's not even tequila, it's like wine.
Yeah, pero eran como like, I don't know if they were Mexicanos, but they spoke Spanish, you know, like you could, but there was all different races there too, you know, so it was like a mixed party. So I'm like, okay, chingon. So we played like the first couple songs and everybody got lit. And then even then, like they all just stood in there and watched us. Like it was more like a viewing party. Like essentially we were like El Vargas way. But, you know, in the living room.
That's what I liked, and what I didn't expect was that it did get se puso bueno.
Yeah.
You know? Like everybody was having fun, and like they were asking for songs that they all liked. You know? The minute you started like the next song, they're like, Si tuvieran pistolas, where they were like fucking shooting in the air and shit.
This party, like I think got lit because one, they were drinking, like they were drinking wines and shit. The other half of that was also like, how do I put this? It was one of those parties que, ¿cómo dijo Juan Gabriel?
Oh, brother.
De que
lo que se ve no se pregunta.
Ándale. It was one of those parties. They were lit also because of that. Because there was a guy there that genuinely impressed me. Like he was like 5 foot.
Estaba bien guapo, no?
No. He's a fine specimen. No, he was 5 foot.
Why'd you bring up his height?
Because he was short. Like I'm short. Yeah. But if I'm saying that guy's short, I mean ellos ways.
Yeah, like this crowd definitely showed me that I don't bully my short friends enough. Like it's like I'm not hitting to my highest level, you know. Like I could do more. Like
mega hater. Yeah.
I'm like, you know, like so Sammy, like I'm coming for you, bro. Yeah, because the minute this guy was like talking and stuff, like he was like, they were asking him like, "Cántate algo," you know.
Algo, yeah,
you know, like, he went like front and center, like he came up to us in front of us and. They were like, "Hey, wait, pero párate, way," you know, like straight off the bat, she's like roasting his high, bro. Like I'm like, these are your friends, bro.
Yeah, dude, the whole time. No, párate, It's just like damn. But he was a good sport about it.
No,
like, because I told you like he was the whole time like I thought he was like an imitator or something. I couldn't even.
He could even be.
He could have passed as an imitator for like Juan Gabriel or something because like the way his mannerisms were. This guy was like dancing, bro, and he was like doing the splits and shit. I was just like, oh shit.
And like he sang like El Aventurero, El tiempo pasa. Tristes recuerdos, and he knew the words. He didn't need no phone. He was like singing. He was singing and dancing and like jumping around.
Well, andaba de director. He was telling us like, like para que se pare.
Well,
you know?
To him that meant like end the song, like sale.
Pues por eso es charro, güey.
And I was like,
Charros do this shit.
To us that means pause, like
it can mean a lot of things. I don't know. You know.
So like I stopped. Yeah. And then Arturo was like, "No, see you later." I was like, "I'm confused."
What do you want me to do? You know? But I think at the end of the day, I was like, it was weird the way it started, but I think what it was is that this guy had never hired a mariachi.
Yeah.
He didn't know how it was gonna go down. I mean, this is a fancy party, I guess you could say. By the end, it turned like any other mariachi with people that are drinking and there's a mariachi. Like se prendió la fiesta. You know, like the whole time people were like having a good time. They're fucking dancing. They're like by the end, the same guy that was like, no, we'll just see what happens. He was like, ah! You know, he could have been altered. You know, but
like a guy fell too, right?
Oh yeah. Bro, nobody made fun of him. Which is like, that's how you know these guys like either all respect each other or like they're just like son buen compas, güey. Because like, si fuera uno de nosotros, güey.
No, sí,
because this guy would like walk, he tripped on nothing. There was nothing on the ground.
He was trying to do like a movement. I don't know if he was trying to like because they were that lit, and then he like showed up, did some like fancy schmancy thing, and then like next thing you know, he's on the floor, and it was like, ooh.
They were worried about like, ¿Estás bien, papá? ¿Estás bien, papá? And they're like,
but it's because he was like on the older side, and they were like,
wait, if I was 80 years old, me doy en la madre, like,
no, yeah, I made fun of you, but I also called an ambulance.
Para que no se muera.
Like, but it's because se cayó mi compa. You know, like, you're just like, no, but it's urgent. Like, I think he broke his hip. Just like.
Por eso digo, güey, estoy muerto. Like,
güey, pate, güey, viene la ambulancia, güey.
Don't die yet.
Don't embarrass
Me
us.
Estos Morales. Like, I call dibs.
I'm like, somebody can I have this one.
Yeah. Dibs on the red one. Yeah. No, but yeah, so it ended up being a good time because at the end they were like, you know, thankful. Nos dieron de tomar, you know. I wanted to give me like something from his house. I was like, chicasona, güey. Like,
they had the fancy Lunchables, bro. That's how I knew they had class, yeah.
They even had some brownies there. I wanted some, but I was like, nah, it's too
bad. It's so weird, like, you know they wouldn't care. Like, they have...
Si te da pena, though.
Yeah, but for some reason, like, it's easier to take del pobre del rico, you know? Mm-hmm. You feel more at home, I guess. You know, like,
right.
So was pobre, so like, I'm like, you and me are the same, brother. Like, sírvele, you know?
Yeah.
And he's like, it's my last bottle, bro.
Each of these brownies probably had like truffle gold on them or something. Yeah. I was like,
sprinkles of gold pa que cagues oro.
I feel like I'm not allowed to eat this.
Yeah.
You know? So I was like, no, never mind.
Like, con confianza, I'm like, like, no lo tires.
Yeah. Each one of those drops is like $500.
Yeah, because I even grabbed like the cheapest bottle I knew, which was like Don Julio Setenta. They had like this other bottle that like the glass itself was so beautiful, bro. It's like I'm not even gonna guess.
It's worth my college tuition right here, bro. He's like, cheers.
Yeah.
Anyway, so bad weather. So just to wrap this up, yeah, you're gonna. Hopefully you get one of those gigs where like these clients, you know, think about you. Andan como el Sammy, you know, they think about you in their fiesta and they're like, you know, we're gonna give these guys some food, some drink. Hasta le vamos a dar una casita, güey, para que no llueva, you know, something like that. You know, point is they should accommodate. I feel like they should accommodate to that. Will it happen? Probably not.
We are human beings.
Step up and hopefully have, you know, something warm and just be ready for cold weather because cold weather is, and we're gonna have cold weather for the next 3 months at least. By February, by March, like it'll start maybe like coming down a little bit, but
yeah,
it's definitely gonna stick around for a bit. So
you guys stay warm.
Yeah, stay warm. All right, we're gonna do Charro Chat here real quick, and then we'll get you guys out of here. Okay, what song in your repertoire holds the most meaning to you?
Oh, that's a good one. Fuck.
It's gonna say
it. For me, right now that it comes to mind is a song called Muchacha Bonita by de José Alfredo Jiménez. And it's because I learned that song in El Talón with Dr. G. Oh. So like, I don't know if he told you that story before, but Dr. G era talonero, right? Yeah. At Papacitos. And he also played soccer. So this had to be like 2013 or something. He injured his hand like playing soccer, right? And so he asked me and Joanne to like go play with him because he's like, I need someone to kind of like do chords and rhythms while I play. And you know, the Papacito is mainly like it's puro anglosajón, right? So we kind of play like some songs over and over again. Like we would just do like Cierto Lindo and stuff like that. And but I learned Muchacha Bonita there.
Oh.
You know, and every time they've asked for it like a couple of times. It's not super like common, but whenever they ask for it, like I think of that time, and I thought it was pretty cool that I like, you know, andaba ahí güey con mi guitarrita güey, and then he was like, no,
play it right.
Yeah, so that's cool for me.
That's funny.
Do it.
I don't know if I have one, because I would say the one that it's my wife's. She really likes Te amaré toda la vida. Like that's why she liked that song. That's why I sang it at my wedding.
Oh yeah.
That's the only reason I sang it though, because it's like a song that she really likes and she really wanted to hear it, I guess. So that's why I sang it. It's all right. it's all right. No, but I can't really think of a song that like really holds meaning to me.
What about like not even outside of Mariachi? Con Turnpike. Didn't you use like a Cole Wetzel song for your wedding too?
No, it was a Turnpike song. Yeah, it was a song called "Pay No Rent." Oh, I could maybe give the lore to that one. It does hold meaning to me just because that's the reason I como mariaste el otro día. Like, didn't you dance to a country song at your wedding? I was like, fuck, you got me. No, but I guess the reason I connected to that song is because like if you listen to the lyrics, if you listen to the lyrics, it originally isn't even really a love song. It's about someone who's parting, who's about to pass away, actually. But the reason I like that song is if you listen to the lyrics, it's called "Pay No Rent" by Turnpike Troubadours. I had the lore behind it. It was that it was written for a song for someone who was gonna die, for Andaba Mala. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you listen to the lyrics, it's pretty much saying like goodbye, but it was also saying like I hope that you're happy with like what you did like in this lifetime, essentially.
Okay.
But also I like a lot of the lyrics on there where it's like love. What is it? Love comes around. It's basically saying like life is hard and stuff, and like, but you finally get love and you get it reciprocated. Like that's the best time you could have. Like like when it comes back around, it's like the best type of time. It's the best type of love when it finally gets reciprocated and stuff.
Okay.
But I like that. What the reason I like it too is because technically that song you could play for someone when they're passing away or when it's just love. So there's a lot to it. So it's not charro, right?
Yeah.
But that's why I picked it. It's a good song.
Okay.
I really like that song.
That reminds me of like I have another one, I guess. It's called so I have I had a classical guitar teacher, right? And his name was Michael Daly, right?
Michael Daly.
And so he was very cool, but like I always remember a time where like when he would talk to me about like interpretation and like you know like playing with feeling and all of that, he would always use a song called Romance de los Pinos, the Moreno Torroba, and like he would always play like Con Sentimiento, like it was always so like well, it's hard to explain, but like he always played it with like this feeling, you know.
You
like,
told me that. Yeah.
And to this day, I don't dare to play that song because he always told me like you should play it for like UIL or whatever. And I was like, I can because I like when I compare it to you, like to this day, like I like when it comes up like on my playlist or something, like hear it, I'm like, still not gonna play it, you know, like. But it's just nice to hear.
It's too much,
yeah, and yeah, that's another one for me. Non-mariachi.
Yeah. That's cool. It's one of those songs that, like you said, you can't really play because it's like it's not going to compare.
Yeah.
You know, that's cool. Sorry, I had to kind of like say this too. With that song that I picked, it's like just a lot of lyrics in here that you can like. I was getting married, bro, so it's like I wanted a song that could like tell stuff about my marriage or things that might happen and stuff like that. But one of them was like. It takes a whole lot of blood and tears to really love someone because like it takes a lot. Like if you really think about it, like to love someone, like it's not just like the instant attraction. Like it goes beyond that. Like so like obviously, hopefully you're not like bleeding or anything like that. But it takes a lot of blood and tears like to really love someone. Yeah. And then this one talks about like I've traveled around and I ain't nobody. I've traveled around and I ain't found nobody quite like you. So it's more like you meet a lot of people, but like. You meet that one person. Yeah, you stood out. Yeah, exactly. And in my heart, you pay no rent. So, like, that's what it means.
It's rent free.
Yeah, it's rent free. Yeah, exactly. So there's a reason I picked that song.
Very
So
cute.
yeah, this one says, "Have you seen any changes in mariachi ensembles or audiences?" Me just getting older, so I've just noticed that everybody looks so young. Like I don't know if
Yeah.
that's just me being an old head,
Okay.
you know. But just it's cool though. It's cool that I see so many young people that are into mariachi, especially because like I'm getting older, and eventually I'm gonna stop. You're gonna stop. Like, hopefully it's not like soon, you know.
Um,
But
I guess like a follow up to that is, do you think they're there because they want to be there, like they paid a ticket
no,
to be there, or was it like a school bringing them?
well, I think there's nothing wrong with either. Like,
Right.
if it's a kid that is really truly into it and they're into it and they're looking into the lore and you know participating, then there's nothing wrong with that at all. The other part too, like if a school is taking you, now that I'm on the teacher side, it's like I'm trying to take you because I want you. I think I saw something like this in a video or something like that, but it's like, um, it's from a movie. It's actually from a movie called Chef. I don't know if you've seen it.
Gordon Ramsay? I think
No,
it's-
it's with John Favreau.
Oh yeah.
It's a really good movie.
Okay.
And there's a scene there. I won't get into it too much, but it's like he's telling his kid, he's like, "Do you love this or do you like this?"
Oh
yeah. It's like
I have seen that.
they were like
I
cooking and
remember.
it was burning something, and
Yeah.
he's like, it doesn't matter. Like they're not paying for it. Like they're getting it for free.
Yeah,
So he
yeah.
goes to talk to him, and he tells this kid, he's like, "Do you like this?" Or he's like, "Yeah, I guess." And he's like, "Well, I love this," and it's like, "And I'm trying to share this with you." And I
Yeah.
want you to care about it as much as I do. So I kind of look at it that like a director. After I saw that, I was like, it's true because it's like what I do, I love, you
Yeah.
know, and I can only do so much to get a kid to even like this, but I want them to eventually love this. And if they do, then fucking great. Like I did my job. If they never love it, then you know maybe I'm just like that one story that they can talk about in high school and like, oh, Mariachi teacher, like that was cool, like for that 1 year. But now I'm into tech, I'm into engineering, and I'm doing okay. Then that's fine, you know. I'm bringing you to this stuff, and I'm teaching this stuff because I love it,
Yeah.
and because that's my job. So if I see a bunch of kids at a trip, you can see half of those kids don't want to be there. But maybe in that instance they don't. But maybe in a couple of years we'll be like, you know, that was a cool
Yeah.
trip that we went to Extravaganza or something, and it was fun.
Bro, that reminds me of so like in middle school there was, I forgot the name of it. It was called like Guitar Forwards, and they would bring classical guitar players
Oh,
to
yeah,
like
yeah,
play
yeah.
for us and stuff,
Uh-huh.
right? And it's like you said, like we were kids, and I mean I appreciate it more than others for sure, but it wasn't fully. We had this guitar player called Johannes Muller.
Is that the blonde guy
Yeah,
with the curly hair?
yeah,
Yeah, I
and
remember the poster. Yeah.
and it wasn't even like a whole class. I think it was like maybe like an after school thing or something. Because I remember a lot of people in there.
Yeah.
But I still remember him talking to us, and he's like, I wrote this song. I want you guys to hear it, and he was explaining a lot of things like interpretation and you know like playing with feeling. And I just remember him at that moment. I felt really weird because he told us like, I want you to close your eyes and like tell me what colors you see. And I was like, colors, you know, like you
Are
hear
you high?
this. Yeah, bro, it felt like that because he's like, I want you, yeah, like, you know, like, and then the way he played, it made me feel uncomfortable because they tell you not, you know, like in a Mexican family, there's a little machismo in there, you know,
Yeah,
like
for sure.
no llores, no, don't feel like this. So the way he was playing made me feel uncomfortable because he was showing so much emotion, and he was like tachi la canción,
Yeah.
you know. But at that moment, I was like, my little kid brain, como yo pensaba, I was like, dude is gay, you know,
Yeah.
like,
Because
and
you're a kid.
yeah,
You're seventh grade. Like,
yeah,
that's what you were telling each other. It's like, bro, you're gay.
yeah. And now, when that memory came back, this got to be like last month. I looked up that song again. I was like, "Está con mal esta canción, güey,"
Yeah,
you know.
wow,
And I
okay.
saw it, and I saw it. Like I looked up like the music video, and the way he was playing it, I was like, "Damn, this guy's fucking good, bro." And I
Yeah.
was a fucking seventh
Yeah,
grader,
you're a
like
little
not
shit.
appreciating this,
Yep.
and like it makes sense, like. Yeah, like what you're doing, maybe some kids are not appreciating it right now, but it could hit them later on.
Yeah.
You know, and even if maybe they make you feel like shit a little bit, like
Yeah.
like there's always gonna be someone that you impact when you do it,
Yeah.
and that's always cool.
And what sucks is sometimes it hits those kids too late.
Yeah,
I've had those conversations with some students like, hey, that was pretty cool back then. I was like, yeah, told you. You
Yeah.
prick. Yeah.
Come here.
Yeah. This person says, ¿qué usas por partituras?
¿Qué?
Yeah. ¿Qué usas?
Oh,
¿Qué
I
uses
don't know what
por partituras?
¿qué uses?
¿Qué uses? Yeah. I guess it's in ¿qué usas por partituras?
Yeah.
Like for...
¿Qué usas para partituras?
I mean, I don't write anything out. So I know a lot of people use Finale. I know Sibelius is kind of what took over. Or not Sibelius. What is it? There's a different word for it now. It's not Finale anymore.
Was it?
Yeah, they changed it. Yeah, sucks. But that's how you know I don't write stuff out. I know people use MuseScore, stuff like that. But partituras, they write it out. And,
I think I use like it's called like Music Pro or something because it's free.
yeah.
Because I don't do arreglos like
Yeah.
para nada. It's just when I have to write little things out.
Right.
Hope that answers your question.
But yeah, I hope that answers. This person says, what do you have in your Virgen weekend bag? Do y'all have one? My must-haves are those travel toothbrushes with the built-in toothpaste, extra pair of warm and cool socks. Arizona is hot as fuck in the day and freezing at night. Fingerless gloves and hand cream.
Okay, well, you're a lot more prepared than us.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I just take my guitarrón, bro.
I think...
Eso es lo que no falta acá.
Sí, y para acabarla, güey, no te la traíste, güey.
Se me quedó en la cuerda.
Bye, bro.
It's the...
no, I will say that, like, I feel like if my wife was charra and she was doing Virgen, like, she would do something like that.
Yeah.
She would have a bag. Because she's told me before, she's like, I'm like, damn, it's fucking hot as fuck today. And then she's like, well, make sure you're drinking water, like, at the gigs and stuff. And I was like, water. I need to drink water, you know? But like she's more prepared for shit like that. Like she would probably have, especially like the crema. She's really adamant about not wanting like dry hands.
Oh, I prefer drier hands when I'm playing.
Me too, when I'm playing. Like me, when I go wash my hands, I'll dry them and I'm like, because I can't have any moisture on my hands. So my hands always look cracked and ugly. That just sucks. But I also
grip though.
Yeah, exactly. That thunder grip. Yeah,
I did not say
that. I did not say that. But yeah, I don't think I have a go bag. It's like you said. I think I have my vihuela, my gaban. It might be cold.
Oh yeah.
You know, and the way our schedule works out, I don't think I even bring a toothbrush because we sleep in the van. We go at 5 a.m. You know who does that? Paco does that. He's always done that.
Bro?
He brings a toothbrush.
Yeah, I feel
He's
like
always
it would be
done
useful. Because when we go to sleep in the van and when we wake up for that 6 a.m., I do wake up like,
yeah,
you know, like
I was like, that's when I'm like, hey, Arturo, no chicle. Bro, that's all you need. Pop a Mentos.
It's just the modo, way hand sanitizer. Like,
yeah, it's all you need. Oh, what the fuck? I just realized I thought you were talking about gum. I was like, yeah, wait. Yeah. No, not hand sanitizer. Don't drink it. Maybe just switch it around for a little bit.
Yeah, it's like
pa que mate todo.
Pa que amarre.
Pa que amarre.
He's like,
you drink enough of these, you get fucked up. It's 99% alcohol. No, that's germs, idiot. Oh, my bad. Yeah, but to answer your question, we do not have Virgen weekend bags. I think it's just more like pues, tu instrumento, tu traje, and pues a snack or
La
two.
bendición.
Sí, la bendición de Dios. Que nos cuide la Virgencita, es todo. And then this last one, if I can open it, that'd be great. The person says, have y'all done Mariachi Extravaganza? How was the experience if you did? Yeah, I mean, I got to do it in high school, and I got to do it in college. The most recent one was in college. I went to Texas State, who just won state champs again. Yeah, back to back, bro. What the fuck? Yeah.
Like Mariachi or?
Yeah, Extravaganza at San Antonio.
Oh, they won Extravaganza, bro?
Yeah, they just won. Congrats to mis colegas. My former student is there. She told me she wrote out the arrangement for the Los Sones. I was like, I didn't teach you that. You know, but she's smart. She's a smart kid, you know. But cool, she told me after because she was like, yeah, I got to arrange parts of it and stuff. I was like, oh, pues chingón. Like,
damn.
I was like,
is she like a first year?
No, this is her junior year.
Oh,
yeah, she's been there 3 years now.
Damn,
yeah, el tiempo pasa. But yeah, it's back-to-back champs. Congratulations to those guys at Texas State, man. It's cool, man. It's cool to see that program is so much bigger. Because when I was there, like I was the one young kid, bro. Like I was there, and everybody else now, like, we're all teachers. It was just crazy. A lot of the people that I was playing with Texas State. Again, I was 18 years old. I was 19. I turned 19 in my first year, and everybody was older than me. Everybody was in their 20s already. Everybody, some of them were in their 30s probably, or getting close to 30s, and a lot of them now are teachers, whether it's music teacher or director, or some of them are just like teacher. I think one of them was like a Spanish teacher.
Okay.
But it's cool to see them all out there, and you have like this lifelong connection with students that were your friends at some time, and now I see them like at TMEA, being directors and stuff. And I'm like, damn, bro, we got fucking old. What's up, you know? But it's cool to see that. And right now, especially with Texas State, like they have two groups. They have like they post videos. You put those morros way. I'm like, damn, bro, like. Yeah. It's cool to see that because like sure. I think before like your options were kind of limited. Like you would go to Texas State, you would go to RGV. Those were my options for Mariachi, and I wasn't a Mariachi major, but I knew I wanted to keep doing it. And I feel like Texas State is one of those places you can keep going, and now with a lot of them popping up here in Texas and other places that give you that opportunity now, it's pretty cool. Yeah. So winning, I got to win first place also in 2014. God damn, that was a long time.
I was still in high school.
Yeah, dude. I was in 2014. I was
That's cool.
Oh shit, how long ago was that?
11 years.
Fuck. I'm sorry.
Your knees hurt, huh?
Sí, güey. Estoy bien canudo, güey. But that was when we got to win first place. So congratulations to those guys. I'd do it again as a grad student. Nah, just kidding. I don't fucking do that shit. No, but congrats. I think it's awesome. It's
cool,
that's
very
man.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We kind of ran out of time. Thank you guys for coming out to episode 170. I hope that you guys have a great week. I think next week we'll do an episode. It's the 17th. Yeah, I think we'll still have time to do one more episode before my break starts. And this guy, if you're watching this, give in the comments below. If you watch this long, wish Victor happy graduation. Que la vaya muy bien.
Happy birthday to me.
Can't wait to get that first massage, bro. Now that you're certified.
Que no.
Que sí, güey. Give me the all the way.
What?
You know what I'm talking about.
I'm like, te va a torcer, güey.
My favorite. What? You got anything?
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Share again. Share this with your mom. I think she will like this one. And your dad. Share this to an uncle. I think they will like this one too.
Oh yeah.
Novio, novia, novie. Amigo, amigue.
Okay, ya nos vamos porque ya se nos chingó la cámara. This is
camera. Oh, bro?
Yeah.
Okay. Bueno,
anyway, so appreciate you guys. Yeah, ahí nos vemos. And
oh, stay warm for el día de las
ya, güey.
El día de las vírgenes. El día de la virgen. Ya ves, güey, me trabo. No me dejes hablar.
Ya, apágalo, güey.